Alright, this video is a dream that I had according to my journal here. You can see it was back in January on the 11th of 2018. I have a little drawing in here, if that means anything to anybody. Something I described in my dream. I haven't read it through for some years now. I think the last time I read it was like 2022 or something like that. But anyway, I don't know if it was from the Lord, but based on some dreams some other people have been having, it's very similar. So I figured I'd share it. And the Lord hasn't given me any dreams recently, and I think it's because I haven't shared this one. So I'm going to read it out to you, and hopefully it means something to somebody. So it says, it's a post-apocalyptic world, which is like, for me, it was like scene setting, kind of the vibe of what it felt like in the dream. I don't know what it was or whatever, but that's what it felt like. It says, I seem to be in another country. I can see a tunnel for cars, but it's filled with water. There are many people around. I don't recognize anyone. Someone, a man, tan skin, and he's thin like a skinny guy, shouts a warning to get to high ground. A wave is coming. I run to a location in view of the tunnel. I can see a tower as well. So I assume the tower is what I drew here. I can actually draw pretty good, but I just scribbled it in here to get it out. I'm with a group of people as well. We watch the water pull back slightly at first. It's either, let's see, it is either dusk or dawn. Sorry, my handwriting's terrible. Dusk or dawn, because the sun is near the horizon. We all watch the tunnel in fear as the water recedes. I stoop behind our location, the highest place I could find in such a short time. Essentially a landmass or a hill, and I put a question mark because it wasn't clear. I hear everyone's frightened gasps and shouts as we prepared for the first wave. It hits. I've never felt such a powerful force, but it goes over us because of the hill. The water pulls back again and again. Wave after wave, until the final wave pulls back so high I can see it blocking the sun on the horizon. I try to reach higher ground in a building next to the tunnel, but I only make it to the small gap between the tunnel wall and the building before the first smaller wave hits, and I see the water rush past through the gap and tunnel. I hide beside the edge of the wall, and as soon as I have the opportunity, I climb the building beside me. It has some kind of terrace structure that I was able to hold on to. I get up to a point where a window is cracked open, and a woman of Asian descent, at least that's what it seemed like to me, lets me in. I don't recognize her, but she feels familiar. I seem to be in a cafe of some kind, with little tables and chairs. The floor is white stone of some kind. The woman offers me a seat, which is odd because there's a wave coming, but this is what happened in the dream. She didn't speak English, but I knew I had to reach higher ground because the wave was coming, so I left her. And that was the end of the dream. I put in my notes here, I assume the wave hit and we died because that's all I remember, but that was my dream from January 11th, 2018. It's been in my journal all this time. And I've only shared this dream with one other person on the planet, and that is my wife. And that was some years ago. I read it out loud to her. I've only read it to myself once or twice. So I hope this helps someone. And if someone has a comment or an explanation, It seems like it could be related to things that may happen in the future, but it could be nothing. So, thank you.